environment next name, environment destination. Yeah, this is all the stuff that I just set up, right? Uh, so this is all good. Do 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 do. And then anything else? I think that's all of them. Yeah, good, good, good. Okay, that just feels a little better. It's more like the old way, the old way of doing things, but not in a bad way. Okay, so yeah. So now scrolls. Let's replace references to scroll. Oh yeah, scroll beach. Yeah, yeah, yeah. All right, this is this part's a little weird because Oh man, this part's weird. This part is weird. This is the part where I guess I'd have to like start rewriting stuff. So maybe I should start rewriting stuff. Okay. So what is it that we do here? We so yeah, BGOS and BGTS. What do these mean now? They mean BG BGOS and BGTS. They I mean, I guess they could mean different things in different contexts. I think I think when I rewrite this, it will end up simpler, but some of it might be like some of the simplicity that we have here might change um, before it ends up more streamlined. So let's look at this whole chunk. All right, because this is literally the whole background. We just check if environment phase is greater than or equal to 6. What happens in phase greater than or equal to 6? BGOS gets blitzed like usual. Okay, so that's fine. Um, I mean that's basically the rule, right? Is like oh oh huh yeah. All right, I guess that was kind of the ease of the BGTS BGOS thing. I I could add in more phases. Like I could actually chop up the phases even more finely. Do I post a whole video of my stream? I do, yeah. So if you scroll down to the archive section, there's like in my on my Twitch page, there's the info section, and there's a link to the archives, which has the link to my YouTube channel. So if you ever miss a stream, you can watch it in the archives. I try and export it pretty regularly. So usually the evening of or the next day. So I try and keep them pretty well up to date. Um, yeah, hmm. It might not be worth abandoning the concepts of like BGOS, BGTS. I might want to stick with that. Um, which is fine, I suppose. Um, it would just make the math a little different. I could just make a oof. Wait, am I gonna keep all of the BGTS BGOS stuff? I mean, I guess why not? Like, there's nothing especially wrong with it. Uh, huh. Yeah, maybe it's fine how it is. Because like the thing I was thinking is like the new system, like the new system I was thinking of, would have been uh, it would have been simpler for the layer most relevant to the current phase, but for all the other layers, it wouldn't have helped. All the other layers benefit actually from the BGOS BGTS thing, uh, from like referencing the individual frames by name. At least that's how I'd set it up. Is it? I mean, I might not actually have to use new phases in order to but I already have it set up that way, so there's not a big point in rewriting it. Like I'd be rewriting it for the sake of like just doing it a different way. Hey, that's the new follower noise. And that's the event noise, although it got a little muffled because the new follower noise is still playing. Um, Dark Ender Crafter, welcome to the stream. Thank you very much for following. um, so, yeah, I'm just gonna keep the old system with respect to the BGOS BGTS thing. So, right, so this math is just gonna change slightly, and that's all. So for starters, I'm just gonna say the yeah, wait, how do I want to do this? So the first value stays the same? No, 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 no. Hold on, I'm just gonna rewrite this real quick. Uh, so the first value is now going to be environment frame times environment speed. That stays the same. Environment frame, except now, yeah. Environment frame. So yeah, so I think we're only going to set the first half of each of these terms up front. I'll just initialize the other two. Well, actually, no, that's fine for now. No, you know what? No, like, I'll figure that out in a second. But okay, so what's the first half now? The first half is going to be more. Yeah, no, the first term is now going to be g width minus n frame n speed, which is a little bit of a reversal. I'm a little bit like in the old system, like what was 0 and 1 in the old system will actually be like slightly inverted, but I mean the system handles those things. Oh no, I actually do have to keep those the same because there are some frames that actually yeah, no, there are actually some frames that depend on those being the same or being consistent. So it's actually so yeah, so it's actually the first term that that isn't okay. So yeah, so the background actually doesn't change because for oh no no no. So wait, g width minus n frame times n speed. Yeah. Oh, modulo g width. Wait, so I'm just getting rid of the modulo g width. Because now we're just saying g width minus n frame times n speed. So this is the position of the first frame, because the first frame starts at 1900 and then it ticks onto the screen slowly. Or it starts at 1900 and it ticks onto the screen slowly. So then the other frame is going to be equal to, yeah, same thing. So 0, yeah, I'm just getting rid of the modulo g width. The modulo g width was the part that kind of made it ambivalent. Like, it made it so that, oh shoot, we're going with negative, so I can't use modulo. Right, that was kind of the reason I was doing it that way, is because negative modulo is crazy. And oh yeah. So Matslow, the way you tell if you are one of the adventurers in one of those passive events is you look on screen. That's why the chirp noise happens. So you hear the chirp noise, and Trusty Bard says, well, actually, technically, because it's stream delay, first you see in chat, Trusty Bard says, Huzzah, 6 adventurers recount their tales of past expeditions. But if you're not paying attention to chat, you might hear the chirp noise first. When you hear the chirp noise, look on screen, because the adventurers that are shown on screen, the ones, it'll show so the 6 adventurers who, was it 6 adventurers or 8 adventurers? 6 adventurers, they'll walk on screen, and if you're one of those adventurers, you'll walk on screen and it'll say like plus, wait, Tales of Past Expeditions, probably like +3 experience. I don't know how much that one. Actually, I can just check. I mean, I can also check. So it was Trusty Bard, Lauren, Trent Sterling, One Single Dream, Jacquemus, and Arceus. I try not to call people out if they're not actually if they're not actually vocal in chat. I try not to call people out. But yeah, they each gained 4 experience for that. Okay. So all right. So let's continue with this, I guess. Yeah, negative modulo. Whatever. I'll just do like manulo, which is what I think what I called it last time when modulo didn't work how I wanted it to work. So I just did it manually. So I'll just do manulo. Oh, yeah. Match the. Um, when you hear the chirp noise, the little like it sounds like it kind of sounds like Mario getting a coin. It's this little chirp noise that plays intermittently at the same time. Like Trusty Bard says, like huzzah. Because of stream delay, you'll see the chat first, but listen for the chirp noise. And when you hear the chirp noise on screen, the characters who got the bonus will walk across the screen. Like they'll enter the screen like almost immediately afterwards. I mean, one at a time, but like they'll enter the screen immediately. And so if you were one of those 6 adventures, you'll enter the screen almost immediately, and it'll say like how much experience you got. It'll say like +4 experience. So, yeah. Sorry, that you're almost there, Jacquemus. Okay. So so yeah, what else? Let's yeah, let's. I guess we'll just do Manulo, as it were. Um. Oh, but like, yeah, no, this is fine. So they just arbitrarily start. So it arbitrarily just starts out that one is like more than the other. So yeah, I can just take out modulo g width from all of these. That's like the okay. So that's gonna be the difference. But it's not gonna be the full story because I'm not doing modulo g width. These things are going to be like extremely negative. Like these are going to be like distressingly negative numbers. Like they'll be like way off the screen and no one will ever see them. Uh, so we can't just leave it at that. We have to go manulo on these numbers now. So um, oh wait, actually, what would be easier. I should go modulo on. I can still do modulo on the first term or the second term. The first term. The first term. Um, yeah. So I'll go modulo. I will still go modulo on the first term, but it won't be by g width. It'll be g width times two. Modulo g width times two. So that we yeah. All right. So uh, modulo g width uh, times two, because that way we don't have to go. We don't have to patch up all the terms here. We only have to patch up the second terms. So uh, yeah. The only reason we're not doing modulo g width times two on the first one is because this one can't exceed g width times two because the speed is two. So because it's not multiplied by anything, we don't have to make sure it's back in. Oh, but it's negative. It goes negative, so we can't use modulo. We have to use manulo. That's dirty. What a dirty, dirty trick. But I mean, I don't care. Whatever. This is fine. Grovel, grovel. Grovel, grovel, grovel. Okay. Uh, so we're just gonna say, it's like for li in ESP, for, oops, for, I should wear a green mask. Yesterday we were talking about the things I could do. I could dye my hair green, which would look terrifying. I could paint my mustache green, my peso stash green. I could wear green contact lenses. That was my idea. I thought that one would look weird because it'd be really subtle, right? At first, you wouldn't realize that you're seeing right through my head, but um, wait here. How about this? Hold on, wait. Uh, hold on. Wait for it. Oh wait, no, hold on. I can't do this one because it's gonna mess other stuff up. Wait, I don't know if this is gonna mess stuff up. Hold on. Here, hold on. I can't see. I don't know what I look like right now. Mwah. All right. I'm getting attacked by a giant green sheet. Okay. uh, all right. I'm back. I'm mostly back. My head's back. That's the important part. Hey, look, I'm the boss from I'm like I'm like the boss from Super Smash Brothers, right? Like, roar, pound, 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 pew, 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 pew. All right. Um, sorry. Uh, let's yeah. Okay. So for fi in whoops, where am I typing? Wrong screen. For fi in li. Ooh, whoops. I didn't accidentally screw with OBS, did I? No, it's still streaming. I'm still live. I'm still on the internet. All right. Oh, yeah. Wait, actually, I'm gonna say for li in length of ESP. Not that it super matters, but and then so for fi in length of ESP index li, uh, then if ESP um, oh yeah, when I put OBS on screen, you see. Wait, hold on. I haven't done this one yet. Okay, sorry. Uh, yeah, what were we working on? No, if ESP index li index fi uh, is less than 0 minus g width. If it's less than 0 minus g width, then we have to correct it because that's too far. That is too far gone. If it's less than that, then we will say what? We will say actually, no, you know what? I mean, this is kind of janky, but we're not going to say if. We're going to say while. We're going to say while. And then we're going to say oh. No, this is fine. Yeah. We're going to say while, and then we're going to say ESP LI FI plus equals G width times G width spelled correctly, G width times 2, because what we're doing here is what we basically what can happen here? So we're doing environment speed times 4, and so like these numbers can get really low. Like they could get so low that even just adding in G width times 2 is not going to get it back in a reasonable range. So we're going to add G width times 2 until it gets back in a reasonable range. And I think that should be fine. So earlier I said like we'd be doing just as much math with this method, and I think actually we're doing slightly more math with this method. So I'm okay with that though. So yeah. Yeah, that should be fun. I mean, the other thing I could do, like one thing I could do to slightly reduce the amount of math here is I could just put it back so that like ESP um or like that the event frame like corresponded more closely to the value of the BG layer, and then there'd be slightly less math. But no, I don't really care about that right now. So yeah. Um, right. Okay. Now we can treat so ESP index. Yeah. Okay. So it's indexed 0 to 4, which might be nearsighted. But basically, like any place we had been referencing, I don't want to use a dictionary. Maybe I should though. Uh, I was just thinking like I'm using like indexes 0 to 4 through 0 through or indexes 0 through 3 to represent layers: the background, the midground, the nearground, and the foreground. The last time I numbered these layers, though, I immediately or not immediately, but I very promptly added in a new layer. So then I had to change the numbering convention, and then I added in another new layer, so I had to change the numbering convention again. So I don't know. uh, all right. So one thing that I like that we've been seeing today, I don't know if other people have been noticing it, but I've been noticing it, is that the environment transitions have been subtle. Like we haven't had any jump cuts, which I'm really excited about because I don't know. That's exciting to me. that's that's what that's how I get excited is stuff like that. All right. So so for Li in length ESP blah blah blah. For Fi in length ESP Li. Yeah. Let's all right, let's continue converting this stuff. So scroll, yeah. So right. Oh yeah, so do I want to I guess I can make it a dictionary. Like sorry, my alarm's going off. Because I think I mentioned earlier. Oh, whoa. I'm streaming on Wi-Fi. Yikes. I've had a steady connection today. Oh, maybe I haven't had a really steady connection, and that's partly why. Anyways, yeah. So like I said, I have to just take a super quick break. I'm only going to be gone for I literally just have to run upstairs, pour a bowl of dog food, and then run back downstairs. So, I will. My clock's freaking out, but I'll be right back. I'll put the game into away mode while I'm gone, so you guys can play. Have a little more fun while I'm gone. So I'll be right back in just a second. Hey, we're in the village. Sorry for the delay. That took slightly longer than I expected. We had to go for a little walk as well, but we're back now. Sorry for the delay. How's it going? Look, it's a village. This is the first time we've actually gone to the village. I think it was in away mode, so I'm guessing it jump cut. So we actually probably didn't get to see the transition into the village. But all right, let's get back into screen cam and back to work. Back to work. I'm still, man. I didn't even notice. I'm on Wi-Fi right now. I don't have my hard line plugged in. Um, but oh yeah. Oh. I'm alive, protospasm. I'm alive and well. um, I mean, I feel like I should not be on Wi-Fi right now. I feel like I'd be more steady on a stable connection, but if I plug in my stable connection right now, it might accidentally reset and whatever. I'm gonna try it anyways. So if I get if I get disconnected, I'll be back. I'll be back pronto. I'll be back immediately. I just I don't know. I'd feel better on a stronger connection or a more consistent connection. So here we go. Science. It might just work. Sometimes, like, I think once I toggled the connection and it actually just continued to work. It didn't actually, like, shut down or anything. How's OBS doing? It's doing okay? Seems okay. It's not freaking out. Doesn't look like. Seems to be staying steady. All right, so maybe it works. Maybe we got lucky this time. Okay. Uh, I'm no longer unhindered. I'm no longer hindered by my fleshy mortal form, and yeah, whatever. So oh yeah. All right, so I think the village looks okay. I was just checking it out. One thing that occurred to me is I think maybe the villagers in the background should walk a little bit faster. They walk kind of slow right now. I mean, you don't see them very often, but like when you do see them, I feel like they could be walking a little bit faster. So I'm just gonna nudge that up slightly. Village data. So right now they walk at 16 pixels per frame. I guess it just doesn't feel like 16 pixels because the background is also sliding relative or along with them. So I'm gonna kick it up to like 18 pixels per frame. Yeah, because the adventurers walk at 16 pixels. Yeah, so the adventurers in the foreground walk at 16 pixels in this direction, but the background slides at 8 pixels, or no, by the background, the buildings right next to them slide in 6 pixels in the other direction. So it's almost like they're walking at like 20, what's that, like 22 pixels? Whereas like with the other guys, like they're walking 16 pixels, but the background is actually moving 4 pixels with them. So it's closer to like 12 pixels. So they're further in the backgrounds, and so they shouldn't be walking as fast. Like this should be scaled down a little bit. They're 75% smaller, but yeah. All right. Hey, look, we made it through the great network swap of 2015, and we're still standing. So let's start converting this other stuff, I guess, because why not? So yeah, so I was just thinking, I think I'm gonna make ESP a dictionary. Yeah. All right. So this isn't gonna change too much, but I'll declare ESP with all the other stuff up top. So yeah, where's this? Where do we keep the rest of the background stuff? Wait, yeah, it's higher up than this. So the other, the environment stuff. Sorry, my dog is barking, or my roommate's dog is barking right now, and I just have to go make sure that everything's okay. Sorry, I'm gonna kick it into away mode one more time. I'm sorry for the interruption, but I'll be right back. Sorry, just one sec. Sorry, one second. I'm not even gonna bother switching the screen cam or face cam. All right, it was obvious. It was a false alarm. There was nothing. It was my dog. The dog was just barking at nothing. But uh, I just sometimes the front door doesn't like stay closed if it doesn't like click. Like it sometimes if you don't like tug it, it doesn't click and it'll swing open. And I was just picturing a little chihuahua like running free out into the world. And I don't think my roommate would be super excited if that if to come home and find that her dog had gone free range. Uh, okay, um, so yeah, ESP is going to be a dictionary of these values. ESP equals. I mean, yeah, this is fun. It's a little silly to calculate stuff this way, maybe. No, I just don't really care about that. It might be a little weird to calculate stuff this way, but it's also I don't know. I'm gonna do it anyways. I don't care if it's a little weird. Uh, okay, so ESP is a dictionary, and then so I'll just plug in like the values of ESP. Oh, actually, huh. Yeah, so actually part of the reason I was planning on converting ESP to a dictionary is that I was going to put the mid-near ground layer in the dictionary, but I don't know if I should necessarily do that because there can be like in the transition from the river to the village, for example, uh, there are two near mid-near grounds. Like there can be two of those layers. So uh, I don't know. I don't know what to do about that actually, because that's like again like this is the special case where like yeah no I shouldn't make things weird. I will still make it a dictionary, but no I'll make it a dictionary for clarity. But then yeah no whatever yeah I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Um, all right, so ESP is a dictionary, and then I guess I might as well just no, I don't have to. I don't have to initialize it necessarily. Yeah, no, I will. All right, so ESP ESP is a dictionary. Um, so it'll be yeah. I'll just do it like this. Like so ESP index background uh, equals I'll just start it, I'll just initialize it all to 0, 0, and then it'll get actually calculated the first time that it matters. Hey Jocko, how's it going? Welcome. Yeah, the village is up and running. It's in the game. Real village side quest now featuring real villages. um, all right, so yeah, so this is gonna be the same for like BG mid ground, near ground, foreground, and then I guess mid near ground and mid near ground next. I think is the one. Those are the ones that I'm gonna do. So BG mid ground, near ground. Stop auto completing, please. Foreground, and then so mid near ground, and I don't make mid near ground next is the thing yet. Uh, so I should make it a thing, I guess. Uh, I think I'm pretty sure there's a place that I just like to declare what all of these symbols mean. Uh, like up here, yeah. So mid near ground. It's just because like I like using them as symbols. Although, oops, mid near ground. Next, equals mid near ground. Next. I like I don't like putting in the quotation marks every time. So I'm just Whatever. All right. So ESP is what it is, and right. So then, so now, yeah. So ESP instead of this old way of doing things, we're just going to say, uh, uh, yeah. Wait, why did I make a dictionary? Oh, I made it a dictionary just so I could reference from it easier. Whatever. Okay, so ESP, so yeah, like ESP. Oh, I guess I kind of copied the thing that I was. I could copy the like basically what I done up here, where I'm basically hard setting them. Uh, just like copy these, and I won't actually edit the mid near ground here, because that gets set differently in another place. Specifically, it gets set here in this place that I started to stub in and then kind of got confused about and I kind of stopped caring about or like stopped looking at. So yeah, so these lines basically correlate. Like this one is yeah. So it's like ESP BG equals blah blah blah, and then I'll be honest. Part of the reason I'm using the dictionary is just for legibility. Like, if I had to remember that, like it wouldn't be that hard to remember that zero equals background. Zero is the index for background, and so on and so forth. Um, like, I guess I could just use like enums or something, basically. But whatever. I don't care. Okay. Wait, I didn't delete too much, did I? No. Okay. So, yeah. And then, right, so now the only difference is we say li in ESP, not for li, or esp.keys, I guess. For li in esp.keys, for fi in blah, blah, blah. Okay. So, yeah, I think that should work. Um, so, when will Brad be updated? Hold on. Sorry, did I miss chat? I don't understand the question. Um, uh, oh yeah, did I miss any chat while I was gone? Uh, let's find out. Uh, so, just catching up real quick. Sorry, I just read your suggestion, Asado. I don't know if I'm gonna do that, but thanks for thinking of stuff. um, all right. Oh, you know what I just remembered? You know what I just remembered is I want to change the formatting a little bit on some of the level up messages that go out. Not by much, but let me check something real quick. Sorry, this is like not urgent or anything, but it's just I was just reminded of it. So um, let's see. It'd be so at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 is the longest Twitter name you can have, and then so if we just went like Binry TV / side quest level 12. Oops, not level 12, just LV 12. So this is an example of one of those messages. And so how many characters is this? So congrats on love number exclamation point. And then what did we decide was the longest? What did we decide was the longest of those synonyms that you can get? Sorry, 1 second. Excuse me. Yeah, it was like what was it? Wait, where was it? Uh, yeah. So interesting. Was interesting the longest one? Interesting. Yeah, that one's 11 characters long. So interesting and adventures or expedition. I think those were the longest ones, and I think they were the same length at 10. Adventures, expedition. Yeah. So interesting expedition is the longest of these. So that leaves 54 characters. Really, 54 characters. All right. Yeah, I just want to put. I didn't have these like little dashes between the URL and the synonyms. So I just want to make sure that I still had enough characters. So 54 characters. Okay. Um, so I mean that'll go down to 53 once we get into the hundreds of levels. Like once we get into the triple digit levels, it'll take one more level to say the level number. But I mean that's how the text is formatted though, right? Like congrats on level plus yeah, okay. Plus a space. I didn't typo that either. Congrats on level number. Interesting okay. So 54 characters. So sorry, this is not like urgent per se, but if I don't do it, I'm gonna forget about it. And who knows how long it'll take me to remember about it again. So, projects, journey, game data, level messages. Yeah, let's. So it's just these ones with level URLs in them. I just want to put. I just want to make sure that like this one's only like. This one's only like what is that? 30 characters long, so that's not bad at all. I just felt like adding these on the end. This one? This one's a little bit long, but as long as it's not 54 characters, we're in business. It's only 48 characters, and I accidentally selected one too many characters, so it was actually only 47 characters. Yeah, I just like I'm not putting any punctuation between between that text and the URL, and so not having any punctuation before and not having any punctuation afterwards, like it just looks a little messy. So I think this will help a little bit at least. Is that? Oh, I missed them. I think that'll be slightly better. And I think this was the longest one, right? I don't think there were any that were actually longer than that. I guess it's a little hard to read because like part of it's based. Oh, this one actually is pretty long. This one is. It's still only 46 characters, so it's still good. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna assume that's good, and who knows? Maybe something will go terribly wrong at some point. We'll see. We'll find out. We'll find out someday. But yeah, so that I don't know, little thing, but whatever. Okay. Yeah, let's get back to work now. Yeah, and we're pretty close to having the new system running, up and running. I just have to make a bunch more swaps, because what? Wait, where am I? I was right at I think I was right near where I'm supposed to be, and then oh yeah, I don't have the. I used to. Oh man, the whole transition thing used to be such a visual marker when I was scrolling through this stuff. Now that's not there. It's like, it's it's different. All right. Oh yeah, and I can fill this in now too. Wait, did I? So the rest of this was all. Yeah, this was all. This is all good. So then, so what do I do here? Like, so env. Oh, wait. Um. Oh, yeah. Actually, I should do this. I should do this env type blah 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 before I do. Uh. Uh. Before I do the loop, because this for loop. Oh wait. So actually, yeah, maybe I should do all of this further down. Nah. Huh. Wait, how do I want to do this? What order do I want to do this in? Because I kind of want to do this thing that I was about to write. No, no. I was gonna say I wanted to do that before this other stuff evaluates, but I guess that's not really true. I guess do I? Yeah. No, I'll keep it. I'll keep it there. Wait, what? What am I doing? Hold on, wait. Uh, I should keep it down here. Probably. Uh, I was just thinking because like no, it doesn't really matter where I do it relative to this to setting up the environment per se, but I don't know, I just feel better about having it down here for whatever reason. Um, so I could just move this down there too, I think. Because I don't actually reference ESP. I can just move all of ESP down there. Yeah, nah, wait. No, I use like, wait. Environment frame. No, I don't. No, I don't. I never calculate environment frame. Environment frame, or like I never calculate it. Hey, look at the transition. Uh, sorry, I just like transitions. um, okay. Yeah, I can just move this whole chunk down lower. I can just move this whole chunk down to here. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Uh, and then yeah, right. And so then I can put this. What was it? Oh wait. Should I have put this below the next env name business? Env phase equals 9. Wait. Yeah, I should not have put it quite right there. I should have put this slightly further down. Env next env name env phase equals 0. Wait, what is this? If env next name equals nothing, env phase was 0. Oh yeah, right. Right. Well, so yeah, no, I could do this in either order. Whatever. Okay. So, okay, here we go. So if env, oh yeah, so again, this is the chunk that I can move. All right, I can move this here. Okay, so if env type equals 2, env layers m mid near ground dot scroll huh. Yeah, okay. Or so not scroll anymore. Yeah, no, not that at all. If env type equals 2, then env or not even. So then ESP mid near ground um, yeah, ESP, sorry, just thinking. ESP mid near ground. Well, so okay, so if so then like for I in range 2, uh, ESP mid near ground index I plus equals env dot layers index mid near ground dot speed. Yeah, because these are the layers that still have speed. And then similarly, if next env dot type equals equals to, then same thing except mid near ground next, I think. So that will work. So mid near ground next index blah blah, and it'll be env next dot layers dot, yeah. I think that's how that's gonna go. I think. We'll see. Um, and then right. So then we'll loop over all of the ESP keys. Yeah. So we loop over. We loop over the extra keys even when there's no special environment, but I guess that's fine. Not such a big deal. Okay. So, what if we... What if what? Oh yeah, so now, I know I've been saying it a lot, but I think now we're prepared to replace, what is it? It's basically every time we would be referencing scroll, like what we used to use scroll for, we now use what? Scroll we can kind of get rid of. Oops, no, not that. Scroll we can kind of get rid of, because the new term is going to be, yeah, we're going to replace env.layers index blah blah blah. So env.layers, so yeah, I won't get rid of scroll yet. I'll just replace ESP. I'll replace that other half with ESP. So env layers. Wait, are all the references to... No, not all the references to env layers here are going to be replaced. So yeah, it's only the times that we reference scroll that we're replacing env layers. There's a bunch of times that we reference env layers for like images and like all sorts of other stuff that that stays valid. So just for these references to, I'm not getting rid of scroll yet because scroll is like highlighting where I'm supposed to be doing this, and also it'll be easy enough to trim out at the end. There are a lot of references to use that. So actually, you know what? Maybe I will use the replace-o-matic. I'll just go, so all references to env layers background dot scroll. Whoops, background dot scroll. Oh, I already got rid of this. So background. So the next one is midground. Wait, what? Why are there no references to this? Did I already get rid of those? Env layers. Really? Why are there no references to this? I feel like there should be. I guess I replaced all of them already. Did I? Because that was that section there. Alright, whatever. I'll just assume that's accurate. Alright, so mid near ground scroll, this is going to be ESP mid near ground. Yeah, and then the rest is the same, right? Env.layers. Oh, but this is only for env, not for next env, because next env is different. So replace. Okay. So that was mid near ground. So let's do near ground. Replace. Oh, no. Undo. I forgot. I was replacing it with mid near ground, but no, I'm replacing it. I'm supposed to be replacing it with near ground. Is that all of them? Right, that one actually was mid near ground. This one. No, this one's near ground. Okay, so near ground. Okay. Whoops. Replace. Oh, wait, what the heck? Why did you skip over a bunch, you weirdo? Replace. No, stop. Why are you being so weird? Stop. Okay, replace. Shoot. Were those ones correct? Were the ones that we just replaced accidentally, were those ones correct? Robble. Okay, they're probably fine. Alright, so are we on the correct one and everything? Alright, replace. Okay. Huh. I wonder why these don't ever reference mid near ground or next environment. They only always reference environment. All right, so replace with foreground. Oh, I didn't do near foreground. I'll do near foreground yet, or first. Oh, there are no references to near foregrounds. All right, well that was quick. So just foreground then. All right. Replace. Okay. So for foreground, I don't think there should be any references to for foreground. Yeah, no. Okay. So, oh yeah, so then the other thing that I did is I have references to background ESP scroll, which needs to just go to ESP background. Yeah. All right, so replace. All right, and I did the same thing for midground. And I think that should be it, actually. Replace. Okay, cool. All right. So what else then? Oh, yeah. Let's just look through to make sure. So like environment layers, anchor layers. Yeah. So there were some special cases here. Like this one, for example. This is so yeah. Let's continue looking for instances of scroll, because yeah, any instances of scroll are probably still erroneous. They're just sneaky and erroneous. All right, so there's another case where we want to replace it with ESP, index, blah blah blah. So let's copy this, and then actually, yeah, I'm gonna do like what I was doing before, where I'm not gonna get rid of scroll. I'm just going to leave it like that. Actually, no. You know what? I'll do find replace, but replace it with blank. Yeah. So replace. All right, and then so oh yeah, and next mid near ground. All right, this okay yeah. Oh yeah, because oh right, that's why none of it. That's why env next was never showing up. So actually, I can do env next separately, because env next is like a separate beast, and I think it's just for mid near ground, because like the mid near ground is the only thing that would actually have a separate layer. So we can just replace this whole term with ESP index mid near ground next is the equivalent term. So replace. Right. Yeah, I think that's right. Replace. Oh wait, what is this business? Oh yeah. Oh, I can get rid of this. Oh yeah. Oh, that's funny. Wait, why is this here? Because yeah, we used to do this here. I moved that further up, so we don't have to do this here anymore. We just don't have to do this at all. Oh, I guess we only used to ever do it when the phases required it, but I just do it like all the time now, because it's not like, I don't know, it's probably more burdensome to just go through the process of like actually checking it constantly. Oh, whoa, I was shoot. I was scrolled up really high in chat, so I haven't like out of the corner of my eye I didn't see anything scrolling, so I was just kind of like zoned out. Wow, how long have I been zoned out for? Probably a while. Because there's a lot of chat. So hey guys, sorry. I'm back. All right, so hold on, let me just do a quick whirlwind to catch up. When will Brad be updated? That was the last thing I remember reading. Oh, Bard. Oh, Bard. That does make more sense. I have no clue. Oh, like when will Trusty Bard? When will I play with Trusty Bard on Twitter? I could do it anytime. I just like I've gotten out of the habit. I don't know. Why am I sort of jumping up and down? That's because I'm climbing stairs right now. Hopefully, I don't know if someone answered it. My body is invisible because it's a St. Patrick's Day miracle, as Protoplasm mentioned. Um, the with here, wait, I'll maybe you guys. Oh yeah, you guys probably explained this already, but just for anyone who's curious about the situation, on St. Patrick's Day, it's a tradition to wear green, so I'm wearing green. I just happen to be standing in front of a green screen while wearing green, so hence the disembodied head. Also, coincidentally, people yesterday told me I should wear my green shirt because we were talking about how it would make me invisible. So, professional transparency, that's what I'm calling it. Okay. Thank you, Protoplasm, for picking up the slack in my wake. All right. Oh, shoot. Maslow apparently left before I got to answer his questions, but whatever. Um, so, doop doop. Line numbers? I don't know. I used to have line numbers back in. I used to have line numbers back in when I was using Spider, but when I switched over to PyCharm, it like doesn't show line numbers. I don't know what that's about. Learning new things every day. um, so yeah. uh, Oh, Elif, yeah, Elif. Sorry, I read that as elf the first time. Elif, yeah, else if. Maybe you probably figured that out. Fun thing about Python is that they don't have switches. So if you need to make a switch case, you actually just do elif, 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 elif. Fortunately, I don't have too many of those right now, but I actually just replaced one very recently. So yeah, I think I don't know. With other languages that I've used, it's more common to actually have like the full word else and then have the full word if as like two separate things. I don't know. That's at least that's what I've seen most. Excuse me. Um, so wow, look at all this chat I missed. Yikes! Good job, everyone, being like appropriate and not horribly offensive while I was zoned out. But uh, wow, I was zoned out for a while too. I'll have to be more careful about that because like usually I use like my peripheral vision to tell whether people are chatting and whether I have to respond to anything. But because I was slightly scrolled up, like nothing was changing in my peripheral vision. So um, I'm aware vegetarian, sort of. Not really. I have a plant-based diet. I don't know what got us on this topic. Probably the chicken, talking about chicken. Um, I tried to do like the vegetarian vegan thing for a while, but it didn't work out. And I do try and keep a plant-based diet though. I do try and like make like I do eat a lot of meat, but not as much as I used to. Like I have it on special occasions. Like it's not like a part of my diet. It's like a thing that I have sometimes. I don't know if that makes sense. Um, it's not like a core staple of my diet. I guess is what I'm trying to say. Uh, I like when people think fish doesn't count as meat. That one's always funny to me. It's like, I mean, I get there's a distinction there, but like, I think it's funny when people say like they're a vegetarian, but then they also eat fish. Uh, 'cause I agree. I can understand that there's a distinction between fish and other meat, but then just the idea that fish are vegetables is entertaining to me. Wow, look at all this chat I missed. Wow, I'm a mess today, apparently. Uh, um, so, semi-vegetarian, that's the thing. Interesting. I would have thought that would be made up. Um, I guess I'm probably semi-vegetarian, probably, kind of. um, yeah, it's not that. So right, Giacomus. It's not that I have any like particular objection to showing line numbers. I just don't know where that button is, and I haven't cared enough to, to look yet. It's probably in there somewhere, right? Hey, speaking of fish. Okay. Um, so, uh, yeah, I can just get rid of this part because I'm doing it other places. That's just the part where we actually like process the position of the frame, but we're doing all the frame position processing earlier, so I just moved it up there. Yeah. And actually, it was only like a few lines up there, so I don't know. I guess we're not being too wasteful with our new systems processing, blah blah, whatever. All right, so next one of these things. Yeah, so all these references to these can get replaced by that, right? Env next layers mid near ground scroll gets replaced by ESP mid ground next. Yeah. Doop 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 doop. Just all of them replaced. Yep, there we go. So now how many references are there to scroll? Oh, good. That bodes well. That it brought us all the way up here. Because we can basically get rid of this value now. Just no more scroll. No more scroll at all. Actually, let's just look for all references to scroll. Oh, vert scroll is still intended. Oh, okay. So here's so actually, yeah. Let's before we do the full sweep for scroll, let's look. Okay, it looks like these are the last two references to. Yeah, these are the last two references to scroll. So again, let's replace it with ESP, and let's get rid of the scroll term. So ESP, and then get rid of the scroll term. All right, so no more references to scroll like that. So there's going to be references to vert scroll. That's normal, because there are still slides that scroll vertically, and so those are like just special layers, and they do their own special thing. Wow, there's a lot of references to vert scroll. But that makes sense. Vert scroll, 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 vert scroll. Or I'll stop saying that. Yikes. All right. Well, I'm okay with the idea that that's all done, and I'm not going to bother looking for more stuff like that. View active editor show line numbers. View active editor. Hey, look at that. Blammo. Technically, it takes up space on screen. Like it shoves my here. I'll move this one instead. I'll move this side. Wait, I have this lined up so that hold on, wait. Oh no, wait. Okay, it's not super important, but I have this the IDE lined up, or like the intention was that the edge of the IDE, this like divider, the edge of the divider in the IDE would line up with that's pretty close to lined up. Just the edge of the camera. Not that it super matters, but I don't know. I'm a bit vain like that. It's important for me that it's all positioned correctly. So I don't want to lose any. I don't want to lose any line space that way. So all right. I'm not actually going anywhere. I'm going to mute the microphone for just 1 second, but I'll be right back. I'm sorry, just 1 second. Sorry about that. All right, so yeah, let's do what? Let's do what? Um, let's Oh, actually, while I'm at the BG layer, no, not the BG layer definition. Well, yeah, BG layer. Yeah, no, BG layer didn't change much. We got rid of scroll from BG layer, but we got rid of something else from something else, right? Wait, what is trans? Oh, the transition, right? Yeah, derp. Right. What about the environment? I feel like there's something that we can change about the environment. Is there? Or maybe not. Maybe it's just getting rid of the scroll values. Yeah. Um, yeah, maybe not. All right, whatever. Felt like it'd be more interesting, but I guess not. All right, so cool. So, yeah. All right, so we can stop looking at references to vert scroll. Is that everything? Like, what else do I need to do? Oh, I like that these lines are shorter now. There's not as like they're not as cluttered anymore. It's kind of nice. Oh, read your last message. Sorry. Yeah, now that I'm paying attention to chat, huh? Fish is meat, but some guy. Sorry, I'm not trying to be offensive, but some guy said, "Feed the people with fish." All right. Yeah, no, I think like yeah right. So I think like pescatarian. I don't think like pescatarians are strictly religious though. Like I mean like I don't think like everyone who's a pescatarian is strictly religious. I think there are some people pescatarian. I think is that the right word? People who eat fish, I think are called pescatarians. Uh, and Yeah, but there is that. There's like yes, I think some people do it for religious reasons. Uh, who does not eat meat but does eat fish. Yeah, pescat. Yeah, all right. So there's a term for it. It's just I just think it's funny when people say that they're vegetarian and then they also eat fish. Because okay, yeah. Again, I like no judgments or anything. Like, and everyone has their own reasons, and like I don't care who does or doesn't eat fish. I just I just think it's funny that some people make it sound like fish are vegetables. Um, Delicious sea cucumbers. Oh wait, no, that's actually the name of a thing. Shoot, well that one's taken. Uh, Sea zucchini. No, that doesn't really roll off the tongue quite as much. Uh, I don't know. something, something like stuff. Okay. So I'm kind of just curious to see what'll happen if I run the game at this point. Like, it might be fixed up and working. Oh no, no, no. You know what's not going to work is I'm not incrementing. I'm not incrementing env frame yet. So I should do that. So end frame. Where do we do this? I guess end frame. I guess we can do it as soon as we're done with the environment rendering, which happens here, I think. Or wait, even no, it actually happens even higher up. So end phase. Yeah, this is the last part where we actually care about the environment rendering. Like by this point in this script, we're done rendering the environment. So we can just say env phase, or not env phase, sorry, env frame equals env frame plus 1 modulo g width, right? Because it never gets higher than g width. I mean, technically it's g width times 2 divided by env speed, but env speed is 2, so I'm just going to skip that. Alright, so I'm not going to stop the script because it's entirely likely that it's horribly broken and I wouldn't be able to rerun the script if I stopped it. So instead, I'm going to make a clone copy of the script and try running that. So get rid of the old... Actually, no, I'll keep the old clone copy just in case. So this will be like clone 2. Uh, journey, or JRNE, clone 2. Alright, so let's try that one out. Let's open clone 2, original equals false. Save that, and then let's see what this does. Nope, invalid syntax. Let the... Oh, shoot, yeah. Well, alright. Yeah, I'm going to be fixing it in this script. Okay, so, sorry, this is a simple mistake. Equals, save. So I guess this is actually the real one someday. Clone 2 will be the real one someday. Modulo! Modulo is cool. I like modulo, not just because it sounds cool, but oftentimes it's very useful. Although, as we discussed, it doesn't always, it doesn't... sorry. Does TrustyBard take the last, most recent hashtag when one changes his or her mind? There's actually 2 different ways that it works. It usually works like that. However, in multi, you can change your mind in different ways. So in multi, the way it works is all of the action tags are toggles. So typically, so if it's not multi, it goes with whatever was the most recent thing you said. Although if you put 2 in the same line when it's not in multi, it'll take the first one. It won't take the last one. So it's the most recent one that you started a phrase with. In multi, it'll always read all of them, and it'll treat them as toggles. So like for example, if in the cricket race, let's say you say Hopper, and then you say Reggie, it will you'll then be signed up for both Hopper and Reggie. But if you say Hopper again, then you'll get unsigned up for Hopper, and you'll only be signed up for Reggie. So you can kind of like, yeah, it's a little bit different in those modes, but you can always change your participation. Yeah. Am I missing other questions? Hopefully not. Okay. So, all right. So we fixed that, and then I guess clone 2 is going to be the real script someday, but because I'm like fixing the bugs here. All right. So if env name equals same mistake. Save that. Why is that giving me a squiggly line here? What? What are you complaining about? If env destination not equals the blank string. What are you complaining about? Invalid syntax. Did I forget a closed parenthesis or something? Oh, if. I forgot the if. Oops. Alright. What next? Look at all these. Look at all these bugs. So, all right, let's just just clean these up. Doop 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 doop. Is it gonna work now? Is it gonna work? Hey, okay, nope. It started to work. There's no next env. Because it's env next for one thing. How could I remember it here but not there? I don't know. All right, did I leave any other references to next env? Because there shouldn't be. Oop, yep, there's one. Env next. Wait, what is this? Where are we? What is this business? This is oh yeah, no, this is the stuff that I just wrote today. Yikes. Alright, and those are the only references to next env. Alright, so hopefully we're doing better now. Nope, still not there yet. Fi int object is not iterable. Oh, for fi in length. Wait, what? Range length. Okay. I was like, something's not right here. Something's missing, or yeah. So for fi in range length, blah blah blah. Okay. There we go. I could also just say range 2. That would also be an equivalent statement. Okay. Nope. All right. Well, mid near ground is whoa. Oh, why do I? I haven't gotten rid of all the references to next env layers. Oh, no. No, that's actually correct in some cases. So wait, what is it complaining about? Why is it trying to evaluate that if there's a key error for mid near grounds? If environment type 1... Wait, yeah, wait, what changed here? Because, like, we should only really be doing that if, like, the only time we can assume that mid-near ground exists is if we know that the event type is... Oh, event type equals 1. Wait, or environment type, excuse me. Environment type equals 1, and there's not a mid-near ground. Really? 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 Why is that? I feel like it's like the only way it could be getting this error so many times in a row is if it kept trying to load snow as the main environment. So I feel like it's... Well, okay, that's also crazy, because look at this. The two conditions to get here are environment type equals 1, and there exists a mid-near ground in environment layers keys. So, like, how is there... Oh, because this is environment type and this is next environment type. Why is it assuming... I don't feel like I changed anything here. I don't think I changed anything here, so it's really weird for me that this logic is like wrong. Let's see what this logic used to look like. Like back in the old version. Hey, remember those transitions? Alright, so what's the equivalent statement here? Yeah. It's like one of these things. Kind of. Did I just like, did something get just like accidentally deleted? Because it just feels like something's missing here. Yeah, if env layers is here, and then oh yeah, it was the okay, yeah. No, I remember what I got rid of. I got rid of this line because I was getting rid of this stuff, but I accidentally got rid of the conditional that led into it as well. Okay. Yeah, so I can get rid of all that junk. I just can't get rid of this junk. So yeah. Oops. Yeah, there we go. All right, that should. Oh, and these terms are still okay. Next env layers keys. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, save that. Okay, that makes sense. So run this. All right, on to the next crash. What is this? Next env is. Yep, of course it's not. Oh, right, of course it's not, because it's env next. Yep. All right. Oh, yeah. Here we go. On to the next crash. Key error mid near ground. What? Shut up does not exist. Oh, env layers. Wait. Env, you're saying env is type 2, but you're saying there's no... I think you're bluffing. Because the only reason that... I mean, that could have happened if it tried to load in village or... env layers mid near ground. Key error mid near ground. No, that's lies. I do not accept your crash. It's valid. Because look, see? It loaded correctly. Okay. Well, I'll be honest. I'm a little surprised at how much is working right now. Because it seems like a lot of stuff is working. The river is not working. But that's fine. The rest of the stuff is working. Which is great. That's great. I mean, this is one of those. This is going to be. Oh, sorry. Oh gosh, it keeps running out of chat. Why? I guess I'm just really into this. Like, it's really. I'll be honest. This is like, after working on art for so many days and like having like my mind just like wandering everywhere. This is like the most like laser etching process, like brain processing stuff that I like brain lasers. I'm etching stone with brain lasers right now, and so yeah, right now the river is literally motionless on screen. It's just supposed to like roll idly. Like it doesn't move very fast, but it's just right now it's just not moving at all, which is weird. I mean, I guess basically it's actually moving at the same rate as the camera. It's like the camera is like panning across the environment at the exact same rate as the water. Whereas I think the water actually moves at a rate of like 4 pixels or something like that. So yeah, and the other thing is I didn't actually fix it when it crashed. I think it must have been trying to load the village, because it loaded the river okay, except for the fact that I think if I keep if I keep restarting the script and if I get the village again on this random like roll, I think eventually it's gonna crash when we get to the village. The rest of them seem to work okay though. I mean, I'll want to test the transitions, of course, but come on, get the village, do the village. There we go. Oh, and it didn't crash this time. And again, like the villagers are just motionless. But other than that, oh, that's really weird. The villagers are not only... Oh, okay, I was going to say not only are they motionless, but they're not animating. They actually are animating. You can kind of see they're like moving their little feet in place. But they're just not translating any distance, which is weird. But it's also, the place that it said it crashed on that I didn't fix and just reran the script, that was the place that like that was the exact line of code that would have handled the translation of these layers. So it seems like something is wrong here. I just don't know why or what or how. Um, so I I guess I guess what like so if env type equals 2 for I in range 2. So is it like I know I mean I know one thing that I have to do that I didn't do that would cause a bug, but it wouldn't be this like env next layers mng. Is it not called speed? Is it not? Is speed not what these things are called? Uh, no, it's called speed. Oh, that's one thing that I can get rid of actually though. Yeah. Oh, that okay. Yeah, I knew there was something I can get rid of in environments. I don't need to. I don't need to care about the speed of the individual layers anymore, except in the case of except in the case of the mid near ground. Yeah. So this is the one time that I actually care about it. So layers mid near ground speed. Yeah. Uh, oh, and wait, no, these don't have speed. Wait, wait a second. What is this? If type equals 2, why do we care about these speed whatevers? 4 foreground? No. No, we don't actually care about that. Oh, yeah, yeah. I don't know. Whatever. I don't care about that. I'm just going to skip it. Vert speed is important. We do need vert speed. Um, all right. So yeah. Let's so what else? Yeah, so what so speed seemed to be the correct thing to call that. Um, plus equals I don't know what else to say. I feel like that's correct. And yet, all right, let's just keep running the script again. Let's also, just for testing purposes, let's go with, let's make the script run faster. So, anim cooldown, let's put the anim cooldown to 0. And let's try transitions too, because I'm sure those are going to be fun. I'm sure it's going to do all types of delightful things when I start to, like, actually, oh, yeah, what the heck? Why does it keep crashing here? If env type plus equals to so where's it saying there's the key error? It'd have to be saying it in environment layers, right? It couldn't be saying it in it can't be saying ESP is lacking the mid near ground key, because the mid near ground key for ESP gets called really soon. It gets like it gets set really early. Right? Or did I forget that? I assume I thought I remember putting that in. Yeah, ESP mid near ground. Yeah. Okay. So it's got to be implying that like the environment doesn't have that layer. But that doesn't make any sense to me. Cuz like we just loaded all the environments and they all worked. So what? Well, now it just says it doesn't work anymore. What the heck? What the heck? Alright, I mean, I assume it's talking about the index in environment layers, but let's check. Maybe I'm like accidentally like rinsing ESP in. And of course now it doesn't crash anymore. Uh, all right, there we go. Okay, yeah. So it is talking about env layers mid near ground. All right, so I'm just gonna have it print the environment. Print env dot type. Well, we know what the type is. Env dot type has to equal 2. So print env name. Is that a thing? Env name. What environment is it that we're crashing on? Because like, what environment is it that thinks it's a environment type 2, and yet, oh wait, environment type 2 is snow. Oh, right. I know what's wrong. It's definitely snow. Snow is crashing, and that's because I kept calling this environment type 2 when I meant to call it environment type 1. Whoops. Alright. Yeah, no, environment type 2 doesn't care about these things. And so it was crashing every time I tried to load snow. Yeah. That's what that was about. Alright, so let's try this. And so let's wander to the village. Excelsior. See how that goes. Oh, well, something went weird. Because, look, the water disappeared. Oh, wait, that might have been weird to begin with. Hold on, wait, before, did that change because we started wandering, or did that, so wait, let's go to river. Did the river, like, start to disappear? Oh, look, it's actually flowing. No, it's not. No, it's not. Okay. It's just... What? What is it doing? Okay, I know part of what's wrong. Uh, Sorry. Okay. Flash flooding. Yeah, that's a good explanation. No, I know part of what's wrong because I still haven't done like this correctly. Like there's that thing that I said I knew I have to do, but I haven't done yet. And that is to set these things ever. The position, like right. I'm adjusting the mid near ground and mid near ground next values, but I'm not. So yeah. So let's. Where is it that we go? Env equals env next. Because when you do this, we also have to say that wait, how do I do this? Yeah, so for I in range 2, it's not a big deal, but like we just want to say ESP index M and G mid near ground equals ESP, or so mid near ground index I equals ESP index M and G next index I, and that's because once we're done transitioning, we switch the current environment to we say the environment equals the next environment, which is to say that the next environment, the environment which was next, has now become the current environment, and so okay, hold on. Sorry, one sec, Lucas. What is it? Technic plays. The answer is probably, but I can't do it right now because I'm streaming. But I'll make a note of it. Is it? No, I'm not seeing it. Just put a link to chat and I'll check it out later. Oh, did I miss anything else in chat? Wait, who's walking backwards? No, people aren't walking backwards. People are walking in the correct direction. Who was walking backwards? Oh, yeah, it looked like they were walking backwards because the ground was scrolling underneath them. Yeah. Yeah. That is true. They were moonwalking. New feature. All right. Hey, Matt Slow. Welcome back. Oh yeah, Matt Slow. Sorry, I stopped paying attention to chat for a while. I accidentally left chat scrolled up a little bit, so it wasn't animating, and so I didn't hone in on it. So sorry earlier. I did go back and answer a bunch of questions, but you had already left. So feel free to re-ask some of those. Moonwalking, yeah. Oh yeah, awesome. All right. So. What yeah, okay, so basically so for example, when we let's say we're transitioning into the river or into the village, right? We're transitioning into the village. There was a mid near ground ESP value that we were using for the river previously. But it's going to be at a different position than the one for the village. So the bug that should have happened before is that when we switched from the village to the river, there should have been like this weird jump when like the villagers all just teleported randomly for no particular reason. But that's the one we just fixed. The other bugs though, I don't understand those exactly. Let's hold on. Let me look at them again. Uh, all right. Well, the snow works. Yeah, no, wait, no. It was that first the water wasn't animating at all. So wait, actually, let me do some more pointed tests. If we go to env name, the first instance of it. No, the first instance. No, first instance. Not env. Oh yeah, no. Okay. Yeah, yeah. Okay. So the cheat. So let's cheat our way to the river. Because for some reason there's a difference between when I teleported to it and when I started at it. Because when I started at it, the water. Oh no. Okay. Well, now it's doing that. Now it's doing this thing where it does move, but it moves with the background for some reason. It's like it just has the wrong speed. Oh, and there's the fact that half of it is missing. Right, because we're not initializing it. Uh, yeah. So whereas with the other ones, I'm initializing them to 0, 0. I'm gonna initialize this one to. Actually, no. You know what? Not that it matters, but I'm gonna do that with all of them. G width. So 0 G width. So that'll help. That'll at least set it so that the water isn't like half there, half empty, but it will still leave it animating at the wrong speed. So, right. So now it'll be full. The water will be full. Or yeah. So there won't be blank spots, but it's still moving at the wrong speed. Right? Or wait, is it actually animating? Is it just animating? No, it's not. It's just getting dragged along by the. It's just getting dragged along by the. Oh wait, did I reverse the polarity? Oh, wait, were the people in the village walking literally backwards? I thought you were saying that just because they were standing still and the environment was moving. But wait, it might just be that I have the polarity backwards on the on this animation. Oh, they were literally walking backwards. Wow, that is spectacular. That is that is so good. All right, so apparently I just accidentally inverted the polarity of yeah, I'm doing plus equals when I'm supposed to be doing minus equals. And so it looked like it so yeah, it was I've never played Minecraft before. Actually, that's not true. I played Minecraft for like 5 minutes, like 8 years ago or something. No, not that long ago. Like 6 years ago, I played it very briefly, back when it like first came out, basically. And I haven't played it again since. Wait, where'd all the villagers go? Oh, right. And so the other thing is that because they're. Oh, yeah, right. Okay, wait. Okay, so a few things. I reversed the polarity by accident. I can fix that. That one's easy. The other thing is that I forgot that these actually can have either polarity. So I have to actually beef up the math a little bit, or just the conditionals around the framing of these things so that don't because the villagers are gone. They're never coming back. They're just running off into the distance because I only put a limit on one direction. Um, like I only accounted for it to be moving in one particular direction. So, all right. So first things first. Let's get the polarity in the correct direction. So apparently instead of saying plus equal speed, I'm supposed to be saying minus equal speed. I don't know why, but that's just how it's supposed to be apparently. So yeah. So then I'll say if so right. So we're already checking. We already have it automatically checking in one of the directions because one of the directions we have to check for all the layers, but for these layers we actually have to check the other direction as well. So if ESP index if ESP index MNG index I, how come there are keys for square braces, but you have to use the shift key to get to the parentheses? What is that about? Are square braces really more common than parentheses? I feel like parentheses are more common than square braces. But I just realized that has nothing to do with anything. Uh, As soon as I said One Direction, I was like, ugh, boy band. Not that I have anything against them per se, just like, I don't know. um, okay, sorry. Hey, good job. You got an invitation to the Royal Hall. This is a bonus quest. It's actually it's worth an extra point. So it's impossible to so actually the funny thing about this event is that even if you get if you get perfect, you get 3 points. If you get nice, you get 3 points. If you don't get nice or perfect, you get 2 points. So yeah, so this event is it's a bonus event because it's like free points basically. Uh, it is also event type 1 though. So it's also random. Um I guess it's like free points because like everybody wins. Like it's impossible to lose this event. Um Excuse me, the fireworkitarian that got me. Um yeah, I don't know. I'm still like trying to figure out what I'm still trying out like the bonus events to see like how they work because it might be weird just to have a bonus event type 1 because for a pro player for someone who's really good at the game and like consistently gets perfect like technically event type 1 even with the bonus is like kind of a drawback in a way because like there you like just because it's random statistically you could end up getting less than perfect you could end up getting like only 2 points for the event. uh skis like rocket skis or like no not rocket skis but like extendo like boots with like extendo skis like built in so you just as soon as you hit the snow go gadget. No, the answer is no. But that does amuse me. Root beer gum. I don't know if I've ever had root beer gum. Sounds interesting. uh so all right. Oh yeah, yeah. So what I'm checking here is for if mid near ground I is greater than. So it's basically like what we do here. It's like the whole while it's less than 0. So okay, so while ESP mid near ground is greater than or equal to G width, uh, we don't have to do while because it can't be off by such a great degree. But we'll say ESP uh, mid near ground index I minus equals G width times 2. All right, and then we do the same-ish thing for next and blah blah blah. Except it's mid near ground next. Yeah. All right, so let's try this. Yay! Look, the villagers are going in the correct direction, and they probably won't ever disappear forever. Villagers forever! Yay, villagers! All right, so now let's try transitions. So let's wander to the snow. Excelsior! So, I don't know why it slowed down a little bit right there. Maybe just my computer's making weird like whirring noises. It might be like the processing power might be getting a little overwhelmed. Uh, Rainbow sherbet gum tastes like hairspray. Oh, that's a crash. End phase markers. Oh, wait. End phase markers is not defined? What? What did I call it? Did I typoed the name of it? Huh. Interesting. I know I called it phase markers, right? Something phase markers. No, I must have just typoed it. What did I call it? It was like, I know I defined it. It took me a while to define. Uh, end phase marker. Alright, so end phase markers. There we go. Alright, let's try this again. Yeah, it could be that that the transitions are just garbage because Okay, so wander, snow, Excelsior. Yeah, because we haven't tested any of those yet, so that'll be interesting. So I'm going to move it over like this so we can see the edge of the screen, so we can see the transitions as soon as they start. So yeah, I guess, yeah, we've literally not tested anything having to do with transitions yet. So this is it. This is the big debut. The big, I guess we'll find out what. Um, um, yep, that's more crashes. New end phase marker is not defined. Oh, okay. Apparently, oh, I'm using marker and markers alternatively. All right, so let's make sure that we're at least converted to one or the other. So, are there any other references to end phase marker without the S? No, that's all of them. All right, there are only those references. And with only 4 references, somehow I managed to incur 2 separate crashes. All right, so oh, I don't have to keep testing village. So wander, snow, Excelsior. So I'm gonna take out that cheat. Env name. Whoops. Env. What? Env name. That's a thing. Why did it tell me that wasn't a thing? Totally a thing. And what a thing it is. Alright, so env name. Yeah, I don't have to cheat like this. I'm not a cheater. Hey, the game hasn't crashed yet. But that probably just means we haven't gotten to the transition yet. Alright. So, I could actually bring back BG. Whoa! That was sudden. um, oh, I know what that's about. I know what that's about. Well, it mostly worked. Except for all the stuff that didn't work. No, I'm not. I'm still not. I'm not. I'm not calculating OBTS and or BGTS and BGOS. Yeah, that was one of the. I was gonna get rid of it, but then I decided to keep it, and then I just didn't. Basically, so let's go back and bring that back. So this condition here. So yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, also, I'm not using BG phase. Oh man, I don't have my context cues for where the environment rendering stuff starts anymore because I used to use that big ol' transition-y blah 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 whatever. All right, here we go. So if environment next name is blank, then this is one of the things that we do. Oh, wait, if environment destination not equal blank. Actually, wait, so we check that first. Yeah. So end frame equals 0. Yeah, okay, so here's this is the big show. Oh wait, end frame equals 0? End frame equals 0. Oh. So wait, maybe we don't have to do this anymore. Because we're slamming we're slamming it to 0. Yeah. Huh. So I didn't have to factor it out because I had actually kind of already got rid of it. Because we're slamming it to 0. Man, that actually would have been a lot easier to do before. Oh yeah. Why am I bouncing up and down? Oh, I think that's one of the questions that I answered when you were gone. I'm standing on a stair climber thingy. Wait, oh yeah, wait. I was like, wait, why is this transition from the snow to the river working correctly? But that's the real game, not the hacky version. Okay. No, okay, so I can go back and replace BGTS with, right? I can go back and replace BGTS with 0 and BGOS with 1. But I won't. I'm just gonna I'm just gonna set them. And I'm pretty sure this will work now. I mean, I don't have to set them here. I could set them. I can set them wherever, basically. But wait, aren't I setting them though? Aren't I like initializing them to something? Uh, I was initializing them to 0 and 1. So wait, if they don't change, then they should have just worked. So is it the other way around? Is it that? Is it backward? Do I have this backwards? Is it that they actually should always be the other way around? They should always be 1 and 0 instead of 0 and 1. I could try that. And actually, yeah, so I guess I don't have to declare them here. Alright, let's try this, see what this does. And it didn't crash. It just, that time that it looked creepy weird, wander cave. No, I can't wander into the cave. I can wander to the river. Wait, no, I can't wander from the forest to the river. Where can I wander from the forest? Only to the mountains, right, yeah, no. The forest is one of those environments that only has one destination. Okay. So we will wander to the mountains. Gosh, my laptop is having a heck of a time right now. It's like, it's trying so hard! It's trying so hard! Oh, yeah, okay. So these transitions are clearly still not working. They're funny though. Oh. No, you know what's happening? It's setting the next environment too soon. It's setting the old environment to be the next environment, I think. Too soon. Like, way too soon. So actually the BGTS BGOS thing might have been correct the other way around, but like env elif frame equals 0. Is this, yeah, where are the situations where we actually set env next blah blah, etc., etc. So is this the only place that we actually do it? Yeah, this is the only place that we actually set the environment to equal the next environment. So why is this evaluating? N frame equals 0. If n frame equals 0, what is this the else case to? If env next name equals blank. Wait, why are we checking if env next name equals blank? Shouldn't we check if it's not equal to blank? Wait, so if n frame equals 0, oh, yeah, wait a second. We're setting n frame equal to 0 here, but that shouldn't affect anything. So it's just naturally hitting 0. Env next name is not doing anything. Wait, yeah. Why would env next name not equal anything here? Oh no, it has to equal nothing. Right, no. It's supposed to not equal anything, because if it equaled something, that would mean we were already in the process of a transition. So, no, but how is this evaluating though? I mean, it could just bring back, now that I brought back transition phase 0, I could bring back transition phase 1. And maybe that would, I mean, I don't know if that's directly related, but that was something that had been occurring to me that I could do. So for now, I'm just going to get rid of this just to see if the BGOS BGTS thing is working. It might have been better so let's wander to the cave, Excelsior, because like the thing I changed is that the transition will never end, but or no, I'll make it, the transition will end, but it'll stay in the old environment, which is a little weird. Like at the end of the transition, it'll just go back to the mountains. Like it'll transition into the cave hypothetically. Actually, no. Right now, it probably won't transition into the cave because, right, I have the BGOS BGTS thing backwards. Because I thought it had been to blame. Alright, so BGTS. Let's go up to the initial reference. Yeah, so BGTS is supposed to be 0 and BGOS is supposed to be 1. Alright, and then alright, so rerun the script. And apart from that, I think the rest of it will work, actually. So let's wander to the village. Excelsior. Oh, chat, sorry. Doop-a-doop. Hey, that is the new follower notice. The real Diego, hey, how's it going? Kemblin, sorry for mispronouncing your name. I'm guessing I did, maybe. But hey, welcome to the channel. Thank you very much for following. How's it going? Hey, more followers. Whoops. Excuse me. Divi. I'm sorry for mispronouncing your name. Divi Chimame. I'm sorry for mispronouncing your name, but welcome to the channel. Thank you very much for following. Followers. Humphurdle. I'm sorry for mispronouncing your name. Welcome to the channel. Yesterday we had a